U.S. Parliament Speaker Kevin McCarthy speaks to the media members to prevent the closing approaches of a government in Capitol Hill in Washington. 26 September 2023. Leah Millis License Rights Washington. September 27 – Republican U.S. President Kevin McCarthy rejected a stopgap finance on Wednesday and approached the fourth part of the U.S. government in just 4 days. This will lead suspension-wide variety state services from economic data bulletins suspension. Hundreds thousands federal workers and from economic data bulletins nutrition aides. And until Congress managed cross a fund draft that Democratic President Joe Biden will be signed. On Tuesday, the Senate plan on a wide range of margins will finance the government until November 17 and will devote more time to deputies on financing levels for full financial years from 1 October. McCarthy's House of Representatives focused on trying to accept more of the 12 different full-year financing invoices that they have passed so far. McCarthy said, "I don't see support in Assembly for Senate plan. But bill has support of Senate Republicans, including Minority Leader Mitch McConnell." McCarthy told reporters, "The president must enter and do something about it. Otherwise the government will close," said. The House was expected to vote late at night for changes in certain financing invoices. But even if 4 of these invoices were signed on Saturday, they would not be enough to prevent the closure of a partial government on their own. Weeks ago, Biden called on Congress to cope with natural disasters of the state and local governments and to pass a short-term extension of urgent 2023 help Ukraine in war against Russia. He also sought a new border security financing, standing with warning that both Moody's and Fitch could harm the federal government's credit value, began to attract the attention of rating agencies. Parliament Republicans want a harsh legislation to stop flow of immigrants on the southern border of Mexico and U.S. southern border and deeper spending cuts than they came into force in June. Call for bilaterality. Executive branch agencies were making preparations to determine which federal workers would stay without paying fees until the government was financed and which ones would be. McCarthy is faced with threats from the harsh line of his party, who negotiated for optional expenditures of $1.59 trillion 2024 financially May with Biden May and rejected an agreement approved June. A handful of hardliner threatened to save McCarthy from the leadership role if he passed an expenditure bill that required the passing of Democratic votes. McCarthy said the Republicans would probably bring their own stopgap measures to the ground on Friday. However, it was unclear if there would be votes to win the passage of the House standoff is a move that will shake the worldwide financial markets worldwide 4 months after Washington has defaled the country's debt of more than $31 trillion.